Hello, everyone, and welcome to PaxAriaGaming. Welcome to episode number 7 of Ghost of Yotei. Sometimes it's fun to just race across the landscape as quick as you can. I mean, it's beautiful. And the horse apparently doesn't have stamina issues, which is good. And I learned that running in the water is just like running on the white flowers. So your horse gets a boost when running in the water.
Inokichi. 誰も邪魔をするな。言い置くことは。
なるほど。威勢だけはいいな。殺せ。
てめえの手下は死んでるぞ。
さしずめ、あの百姓に頼まれたんだろ。
百姓？
野菜を渡さなかった野郎だ。
何のことかわからねえが、いい男だ。
Okay, as I mentioned previously, I wasn't going to show all of the homesteads.
思ってたより超えてるな。ほら、賞金、Inokichi。悪いけど夕飯はお預けだよ。
ほざいてろ。蝦夷地はじきに斎藤様が治める。
But I would show any that are connected to the main plot of the game, and I would also show me getting the altars, not necessarily me getting to the altars, just unlocking them. That way, you don't have to sit through 20 minutes of me stealthing my way through the homestead. So this is where I am in terms of my techniques. As you can see, I've been making some really good progress. And this is progress mostly because of exploring. Just so you know, it's not that I've done a chunk of the main quest, because I really haven't. I've only killed one of the Yotei 6, the very first one. I haven't killed any of the other ones. I activated one of their quest lines, one of the other quest lines, in order to open up an area so that I can get work my way towards a different weapon. So just want to let you guys know that.
旅に出て随分経つと見えた。近くにいい湯がある。寄っていくといい。
そりゃいい。
Alright, our aim is to see if we can get the Dragonfly Armor. I haven't done a lot of armor quests. I've done a couple. The Undying Samurai Armor is what I'm wearing now. I love it. So we can get Dragonfly. At some point, I want to get Kimono. What is it? Crimson Kimono? Because it enhances my archery.
大二郎が連れてこられたのはこの野営か?
So these are all bounty hunters and not Saito's group, which is a different kind of camp, which is good. would be devastating in real life too. I mean, just puncture someone's jugular. Yeah, like I've said before, we don't do standoffs. We're gonna pick them off one at a time, if we can. Okay, well, I just messed that up big time. Yep, just messed it up. There goes my whole stealth thing. So if they kill me, I'll go back to stealth. Because this is what happens when I don't use stealth. Plus I'm using the wrong weapon. Thank you, buddy. It's good. The wolf stays around a little bit longer now. It used to be that he was sort of one and done, but I guess because my wolf bond has gotten better, I keep saying he. Because my wolf bond has gotten better, she sticks around a little bit longer. And she's actually following me. I think I see the guy I'm supposed to be rescuing. I think that's him right over there. Alright, wolf, go save him. Nice. You don't need headshots to kill them, but headshots almost always kills them. Actually, headshots, I think headshots always kill them. And body shots can kill them, but not always. I guess it depends on whether these guys are armored or not. Because sometimes you get the red marker, and other times you get the white one. But even sometimes when you get the white one, they still die. So. Didn't give him a chance to really get situated with his katana. All right, buddy, I'm here to save you.
もうじきたつは斎藤の手下を連れてやってくる。今すぐ蝦夷地から逃げねえと。
もんなしだろ。
だったら博打で。
大二郎、いずれ見つかる。
どうすりゃいいんだ。
罠を仕掛ける。てめえはおとりだ。
俺が。
まず火を焚くぞ。
おいおい、悪いようにはならねえよな。こっちだ。
I started his quest in a previous episode where he actually promised me this armor, and he sort of he sort of stringing me along here. He said he had it, then he made up another excuse, then he got kidnapped.
てめえが古谷なのか。だから鎧も。
おめえさんの策をしくじって死んじまうかもしれないからな。誰かに伝えておきたかった。
So you told her the truth. The reason he has the armor is because he was a samurai.
振り返ってみるとまさに血の海。目の前が真っ暗になって気がついたら逃げていた。
心の戸が博打じゃ消えねえぞ。
だが戸がしか残ってねえんだ。あの鎧以外は。あれを見る気概もなけりゃどこかに捨てる気概もねえダメな男さ。
あの日死んだ仲間を思い出すんだろう。
ついでに俺の肝の小ささも。
運の底は今日までかもな。俺は崖の岩場に隠れる。達どもが現れたらどうにかして気を引け。
おい、どうしろってんだ。舞でも待っとけばいいのか。
好きにしろ。
まったく何が好きにしろだ。こんなことなら蝦夷地を離れてちゃよかった。
I think I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah. Although the spot I was in was a better spot than this one, but okay, there we go.
いけるぞ。
来やがった。助けてくれという合図は楓の木だ。
大二郎、このヘタレ野郎め。
立つ我が友よ、話せばわかるはずだ。
ああ、願ったりだ。その腹かっさばいてやる。
借りた金は返せる。おめえの主の斎藤は戦士を探してるはずだ。俺が古谷なんだよ。俺を連れてきゃ斎藤から褒美をもらえるんじゃねえか。
お前のようなゲスが武将だとバカを抜かすな。
なら一世一代の勝負だ。近づくな。後ろに下がれ。楓の木までだ。
楓だ。それが何だったんだ。
楓の木だって。楓の木。やるなら自害してやる。見てろ。
そんなことにねえくせに刃物をか。
So you guys didn't see me actually get the technique, but I do have the chain assassination technique. Ouch. The three assassination version, which is good. All right, buddy, where's my armor?
かつての身分があればおめえさんを召し抱えただろうな。
侍は嫌だ。性に合わねえ。
謎の多い女子だ。フラの家に来てくれれば礼を渡そう。次こそ駆け引きなしだ。
All right, buddy, I know I can beat you back there because I'm going to do something you can't do, and that is fast travel.
銭が欲しけりゃ首を持ってきてください。
また浪人か。
蝦夷地一の武芸者じゃないか。来い、こっちだ。鎧を磨いてかつての輝きに戻しておいた。さあ大事に使ってくれ。
いいのか。
トンボの印は勝利だけではない、再生でもあるんだ。かつての自分に戻ることはできない。 だが己を誇れるような人に生まれ変わることはできる。それに斎藤の税が切られる様を見たからな。嘘を重ねたら命が危ねえや。
ありがたくもらおう。
ではさらばだ。その面二度と見せるなよ。
The Dragonfly Armor. Another one that actually enhances my bow ability. And whenever I get the chance, I'm always going to upgrade the armors, these types of armor. And I usually have enough materials to upgrade them once or twice.
気が張る頃合いやと思ってました。新しい鎧の細工を思いつきましてな。すぐ済みます。我ながら見事な出来栄え。
Okay, that's cool. I can max it out. Not bad. So I have to remember to, when I'm doing one of the homesteads, to equip that armor, is it'll make it even easier. You know, since I usually am, shooting at them with my bow, I usually don't go in just fighting balls deep. So I'll buy dye because I'm being nice, not because I'm going to change the color of my dragon. Oh, well, maybe, never mind. It's actually kind of nice. I like that version better than the red version. The version that I had. Okay. All right. No problem. But I'll try to be a little bit more situational with the armor. I haven't been, to be honest with you. I've been sticking to my Undying Samurai armor, but maybe I should give the other armor a try. Okay, I'll show you what I'm unlocking. We've seen a lot of guys with pole arms now, so let's do that. Okay, let's unlock something else. What shall we do? We're done with assassination. We haven't really done much with the horse. And attacks. Survival has not unlocked. The weapons are in good shape. Let's do that. So automatically deflect. That would be interesting. All right.
Kisuneがいる手塩ヶ丘の方へ行けるはずだ。
ご先祖がわしらを引き合わせてくださったんだね。川と川が出会うところへ何をしに来た？
北へ行く船を探してる。
狼の匂いがする。狩りの途中なんだろう。
そうだ。だが獲物はアイヌじゃねえぞ。
船頭とは友人なんだ。この淵と一緒にここで待っていればいい。いいぜ、淵。一緒になろう。
Okay, this is going to allow us to unlock the next region of the map.
お前の獲物は大物なのであろうな。この先では些細な油断が命取りになるぞ。
てめえは危険を感じてないようだが。
せがれと同じ口ぶりだ。わしが幾度この川をたどってきたと思ってる。
てめえの村は北にあるのか？
ああ、川上の方にな。この草原にいてはお前らの鉄の音がうるさくてたまらん。他のコタンの連中は寝られてんのかね。
和人はわらべのようなものか。
このヤウンモシリ、いや、お前らが言う蝦夷地はわしらが村を作り交易を重ね人を増やした。その暮らしを弱さ、戦に強さを見出すのはわらべだ。
他に道がなかったわらべもいるさ。
だからお前は連れがいないのか。
てめえもそうだろ。
わしは大人だからな。川下と比べてここの寒さはこたえるな。厄介からは避けろ、シットライナ。コタンへ交易に来るといい。皆で迎え入れてやるから。
This eventually will allow us
あんた
to.
の馬も2船で渡ったぞ。
そうか。
Good. The horse got his own transport. This will eventually allow us to unlock the Kasurigama, which is in the. Actually, I call it this region, but I think these little in-between areas, because we had one similar to this at the plains area, where we had this sort of in-between place where we were doing a few things before we were able to actually progress into the main wilds area. I think it's similar to this. So we have this little camp. We'll do some Husko Kotan quests, and eventually unlock the northern part of the map where the Kasurigama Master is located. I don't know whether we're going to do all that in this episode, because it depends on how sidetracked I get. But I know that's sort of what I want to do. But we'll find the lady with the tattoos on her face first. And we'll see what we can do to help them out. My sneaky suspicion is she's going to want us to sort of hang out with her little group, get to know the camp, do some things for them, talk to different people. She'll give us a little bit more information. She's older, so maybe she'll give us some wisdom. Atsu seems to think she knows everything she wants to do with her life, but I think having interactions with some of the senseis and older people in the game is going to be really helpful for her character development. At least I hope it will be. She seems to listen to the Yari Master quite a bit, and any of the sort of elder people, she seems to respect them, which is nice.
変なへ、かっけま。カムイに食べ物を捧げた。近くで狼の声がしたんだ。
見たのか？
いや、だが巣穴は近かったはずだ。
私らはいい家を建てたね。寒い夜でも暖かい。
雨が降っても濡れずに済む。
カムイも
いろいろ取り揃えているよ。新しい品を持ってきたよ、かっけま。いい取引ができると気分がいい。また取引をしよう。
夜に遠吠えが聞こえた。寂しそうだった。
ふなへ、着物を取引できるか？
姉に聞かなくては。 コタン1の折り手ですけど、今はちょっと事情があって。
姉がいる時にまた来てくださいね。
ああ、ふんなへ。
馬っ子がてめえに懐いてる。
心が通うようになってきたよ。今日は少し馬に乗ろうかな。
シトライヌ、よく来たな。息子よ、挨拶は無礼だぞ。
いらんからプテ。あんたも母を説得してくれないか。この年で盗人を追うって言うんだ。
わしの年がなんだって。まあたまには息子の顔も立ててやろう。シトライヌ、危ない盗人とやらを追うからわしの用心棒になってほしい。入りようなものがあればいくらでも持って行っておくれ。
俺は嫌だと言ってもいいのか？
哀れなババアを一人で荒れ地に行かせるほど情け知らずの娘ではないだろう。それに人と人との出会いは先祖が取り持つという。お前がいれば盗賊も襲ってこんだろうしな。望ましい二人組さ。支度が済んだら名寄の滝の奥にある丘で会おう。
I don't know what Sitoranu means. Heart of an Ainu. So yeah, I don't know what the name she calls Atsu means. But I guess she'll tell us at some point later.
母とうまくやれるといいな。
She seems to have exasperated her son. Again, the atmosphere is really, really nice. And that when you travel through different parts of the game, or different parts of the map, the developers did a great job with the environment. There she is.
日が出てるうちはしっかりと覆っておけ。
はいよ、フチ。
キノコは嫌いだ。
ああ、よく来た。待っていたよ。では立とう、シットライヌ。
どこへ行くんだ？
盗みが行われたところだ。盗人どもをひっ捕らえてやる。
I'm never sure.
息子の言う通り、賊を追うのは
I'm
危ない
never
仕事
sure
だ。
whether I
私が
should.
何をするのかしないのか指図される言われはない。
Okay,
盗み
lady.
は恥ずべき行いだが、わしにはトゥスがある。この目に映る世界はみんなと違うんだ。だから周りのものを助けることができる。罪深いものであっても力を貸してやりたいのさ。
許しておけない連中もいる。
その腰の帯に名がある者どものことか。
それで何が盗まれた？
すぐにわかる。コタンに知らせてくれたのはわしの友人のカエカだ。あの子はこの先のイオロに住んでいる。
Okay, they're quite chatty, so I'll wait until they're done before I. Okay.
フチヘ、
Oh,
我
nope.
が友カエカ。
I'll wait.
ここを進んでいれば会えると思ってた。こちらの方は
友人だ。
用心棒だ。
フチ、本当に盗人を追うつもりなの？
まあな。まずは何が起きたのか教えておくれ。
みんなで森へ木の皮を集めに行ってね。戻ってみると盗まれたものがあって。
あんたの夫は早めに戻ったんじゃないのか。木の皮で手を汚すよりも釣りが好きだったろう。
さすが細やかなことに気がつくね。
What I was going to say was, I'm not ever sure whether I should run or walk
コ
when
タンがおかしいと気づいたのは夫だったよ。
traveling with some of the other folks.
そうしてくれ。
When you run, they run.
他も
When
見
you
た
walk,
い。
they walk.
ええ、もちろん。
Same thing with the
夫は川
horses.
岸にいるはずだ。
But I'm never really sure what I should be doing. I guess you'd sort of do it at your own pace. I know some people are impatient, and what they do is just run everywhere. And some of the other ones, it just seems like if you're running while you're trying to have dialogue, it seems distracting to me. In some cases, it makes sense. In other cases, it doesn't. That was also true in the first Ghost game. Right, buddy, I'm trying to talk to you without burning myself to death.
シサムが噂話をしていた。戦のな。どうせ聞くならコタンに戻って語り部から湯からを聞きたいよ。
どんなのだ？
あんたならきっとオプシヌプリの伝承を気に入るはずだ。
he wasn't really the guy I was looking to talk to. so it's this guy that I really wanted to talk to.
何か用かな。
フチのスレだ。
ああ、なるほど。自分が盗人を追うと言ってフチは
Okay,
聞
so
か
it's
ないんだ
pronounced
な。
Hochi.
ばあさんなのに
Hochi. That
全
sounds.
くせわしく働くよ。
盗人には何を取られた？
魚だ。それと干し肉。
そうか、食べ
Maybe
物。
it's Husi. I'll say Husi instead of Huchi. Huchi sounds a little
おい
awful.
シットライヌ、お前に見てほしいものがある。鍋に近づくな。木の皮を柔らかく煮たばかりだ。
何のために？
カエカが着物を織るためだ。
織るって木の皮を？
不思議か？
She's a tough old lady.
さてどうだ。何が見える？
I guess she has to be. She's the leader of this particular clan, so it makes
すべ
sense.
て無事のようだ。
実に奇妙だろ。
She seems to have the perfect voice
何
for
か
that
吊るさ
role.
れてた。着物？
目が利く用心棒を雇ったようだね。
Even though it's in Japanese, I know. I mean, I don't know what the English version of this sounds like.
自分で聞いてみるといい。こっちだ。
But I'm usually very disappointed in some of them.
そこらの盗賊ではないようだな。
Some just don't make any sense. I mean, I get it if you're just interested in English so you can understand it.
あ、何か見つかった？
これすべて木の皮か？
樹皮で着物を作るんだ。軽くて丈夫だからね。
そいつが家から盗まれたのか？
そう、アッテュシと言うんだ。誰かのことを思いながら願いを込めておるの。着る人を守ってくださいとかね。
どれだけ大切なものか知らないとなると、盗人はアイヌじゃないな。
ここを荒らすとどうなるかも知らないようだしね。おまけにまあベタベタとした樹皮を踏んづけてったよ。元に戻すのにどれだけかかったことか。
ベタベタしてるね。フチ、これであいつらの居所が。
もう行ってしまったよ。
は？どこへ？
森の方へ。さあ、
Or
早
she
く追い
ran
かけ
off.
な。
Oh, kill that lady. You're gonna get yourself killed. So let me see if I can quickly finish my rant about English in these games. It's a little bit to me like anime, right? I mean, you know, there are American anime. Not a lot. I mean, obviously there's Japanese, there's some Korean. You're beginning to see Chinese. The issue for me is that
一人で先走るな。
それより木の皮を見つけた。ほれ。
the
カエ
directors
カの話では盗人は木の皮を踏んだらしい。
or producers, whoever decides these things, don't seem to care a whole lot
きっ
about
と体にくっついてるはずだ。
you know, matching the voices to the character.
木の皮を追うよ。
The biggest example, one of the most recent examples, was Black Myth Wukong, the young monk,
飯と着物を盗む
who wasn't a monk. I guess he was really a god. The English version voiced him with a female voice, which I couldn't understand. The Chinese version was a young Chinese person. Sounds like a young Chinese male, and it made more sense. So when I played the game in Chinese, it wasn't distracting at all. When I played the game in English, it was annoying. And I even watched some people question, is that a boy or a girl? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, he's wearing an open shirt, so you can see it's a boy, but it definitely sounded like a female. And anime does the same thing sometimes. Naruto, which is one of my favorite animes of all time. I hate the English voice. I just can't watch it in English. I like it shows so much better watching it in Japanese. And that's true for a lot of the anime that I watch. It's just annoying listening to the English voice acting. And I get it. When recording content, people say, well, but if I'm not looking at the video and I'm just listening to it, I don't know what's going on, right? Because it's it's not a language I speak. And true, I understand that, and I've actually played a few games. Including the last one I played before this Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, Chinese game. I played it with English, and it's just so off-putting for me personally. And I'm an English speaker, so but to me, the voice didn't match the person, or you know what I'm saying? It just didn't match. Maybe if they do a better job, spend a little bit more time, testing or focus grouping, the voices, maybe it will work out better. I guess I have to jump down before I jump over. But yeah, I think that's part of the issue, is that they don't seem to, I'm not going to argue whether they care or not. It seems like they don't care. That's a big jump. But it's always driven me a little bit batty. And again, when I first started watching Naruto, I actually stopped watching it. It was on one of the American networks. And because it was an American network, it's going to be in English. And I just I can't watch this. This is incredibly annoying. And then I watched it on Crunchy, I think it was. In Japanese with English subtitles, and I loved it so much more. Yeah, you do have to read and all that good stuff, but your brain adjusts to that within 5 minutes. And people say, "Oh, I don't like reading subtitles." It happens very quickly. Now, this game is a little bit different because sometimes, especially when you're fighting, when you're training with one of the masters, like this was true for the Yari master, he's giving me instruction while I'm fighting, and I don't have time to read subtitles while I'm trying to keep myself from getting killed. So, in instances like that, it does make it a little bit tricky. But I think it gives the game more of an authentic feel. There were no English samurai, despite Tom Cruise's movie The Last Samurai, which I actually loved. Okay, well, that's not gonna work there. Okay, that's enough about my rant. I'm talking over these folks, missing all kinds of dialogue. So let's just follow this lady who's taking us on one heck of a journey. Whoop. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Navigate the ravine path. All right. The other thing I like about the game is that even when you go into these dark spaces, the game lightens it up enough for you to see it. Plus, she doesn't have a torch, right? So I think the game, excuse me one second. So I think the game does that because they know she doesn't carry a torch. So instead of making it so dark you can't see anything, which I struggle with in some games. You go through these rainy periods. That was true in AC Shadows. It would rain a lot. It would get rain and got dark. When it rained, it got dark, and it was just very difficult to see. And the day-night cycle was every 45 minutes, so it happened a lot. This game is much better in terms of the lighting. Hey, buddy. Lucy isn't going to let me kill you, so let's just talk it out.
Mm. 優しいカムイがついているのにな。だけどこう寒くてはふと忘れてしまうだろう。わしのコタンへ一緒に戻ろう。娘が生まれるその時まで涙は取っておけ。 コタンまで付き添ってくれて礼を言うよ。客がいることをみんなに伝えてやらねばな。
どうしてわかった？あいつの妻のこと、赤子のことも。
何を見るべきかを心得ているからさ。
腕の怪我、息子が案ずるぞ。俺に任せておけば。
いや、あれでよかったんだ。アイヌは人を傷つけてはいけない。何があろうと。まあ、お前にはまだわからんだろうがね。その時が来るまではこれが役に立つはずだ。
俺のために縫ったのか？
お前とはまた会える気がしてな。道を見つける助けにしろ。
迷った覚えは一つもないぞ。
ならばまっすぐに開花のところに行っておくれ。着物を取り戻したと知らせてやろう。ああ、それといつか飯を共に食おう。お前の狩りのことをぜひ聞きたいものだ。
断ったところで聞き入れないだろう。
Interesting. Very nice. She seems to like the old lady. All right. The other thing I wonder about is the language. Because when Atsu first met the Ainu, they were surprised that she understood their language. Right? So I don't know whether that means dialect or actual language. You know, here in the West, we tend to think of China as sort of monolithic. It's definitely not. But I don't know what the difference is between Cantonese and Mandarin and any other of the other languages and dialects that they have, and whether everyone can understand everything. Because the man that they found also spoke whatever language the Ainu spoke, and Atsu understood him as well. So I don't know whether he's an Ainu that wasn't part of their Kotan, or whether he's not Ainu. He didn't have tattoos, but her son doesn't have tattoos either, so I don't think that means anything. It looks like only the women have tattoos, right? Because we've met some of the Ainu men in other places. Like we've met some of the travelers along the road. So it's just interesting. I don't know much about, I guess I could also look up the Ainu. I suspect that they are real. Just as this region of the game, Ezo, is now no longer called Ezo, but it is the northernmost largest island in Japan. Or Nippon. I'm not sure whether Japanese people call it Japan Japan or whether they call it Nippon. We call it Japan, but I know that maybe one is a formal name and one is not. I'm not quite sure how that works. I did say that we would leave the fox den, not the fox dens, the wolf dens in. Some of the other stuff we'll cut out. You don't need to see me do that over and over, but there are fewer wolf dens. There are fewer wolf dens than some of the other kinds of things. Like the altars, I'll show you when I get there, just so you can see what I'm unlocking. The wolf dens, I guess I could do the same thing, but like I said, there are not so many of them that I could cut them out. So, here's another wolf den. White Scars Wolf Den.
巣穴か。狼が殺されてる。勝ってやろう。行くぞ。
Yeah, the wolf always disrupts the life of the folks along the route that he runs, or that she runs. I think because I haven't given the wolf a name, I keep misgendering it. Oh, we have a bear, we have a wolf, and we have the trappers that we have to defeat. Oh shit! Oops, sorry. Language? The bear is actually helping. This could turn out to be one of the easier wolf den missions that we do. One of the things I try to do is whoever the wolf is attacking, I try to get to them because it makes it an easy kill. Wow. The bear took that guy out. Wow, this is pretty good. I guess the bear is going on about his business. I don't see it anymore.
安心しろ。酒なら持ってきた。食え。
By now, this wolf should know my scent and should know who I am. And as you can see, I've been doing a lot of wolf things. All right, we have one more in combat, and all the other ones are in summon. Oh, we can do another one. Okay, cool. Nice. I don't know why I got 2 that time. That's interesting. All the other ones you get 1 technique point. For some weird reason, I got 2. Let the bear... Maybe that was why the bear attacked them. I didn't realize that. There have been a couple of friendly bears in the game. They're not all bears that are trying to kill you, so it's a little interesting. All right, now that we're gonna scour these bodies, and then we're gonna move on. So this actually gets us to the new region of the game, Tashio Ridge. So where we are now is that in between, I don't know what you call it. It's like a transition, I won't call it a whole region, but a transition area of the game. And I'm not sure how much is in this area to explore. I will explore it, of course. Not a lot has popped up on the map. So as you can see, there's not a lot of things that have popped up. But that doesn't mean it won't. These are good guys or not. Okay. It's a... Oh, nope. Nope, they're bad guys. My bad.
立ち去れ。さもなきゃてめえの運はここで尽きるぞ。
誰が一人で切り合うと言った？この女の首に賞金がかかってる
You're
ぞ。
looking at my bounty poster, even though I'm not dressed that way anymore.
勝手にしろ。
Yeah. I... really wasn't interested in engaging them in a fight. It was a little rest area, so I figured, okay, if they're non-hostile, I can have a meal with them. But they went and turned it into something else, so... So I wonder if at some point in the future, when I max out the wolf, whether I would be able to summon it in a case like this. Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna let you take my weapon, buddy. Oh, I was looking for something to throw. I'm gonna get killed trying to get to it. There we go. I was like, there's gotta be something I can pick up and throw. Yeah, let me just take this. I was trying to be all peaceful, but apparently not. I don't look anything like that bounty poster anymore. Or maybe they just figure any female that's wandering around alone out in the middle of nowhere is probably the Onryo. Okay, before we were so rudely interrupted, we were heading towards this Teshio Ridge area, which I'm guessing is going to be snowier than where we've been, since we're going up the mountain. Yeah, if you look at the map, you'll see that, should I be going down there, or, nope. We did say ridge, so if it said valley, then down there would make more sense, but this is a ridge, so. Alright, we got, again, are these hostile or not? Kind of hard to figure out now, you know? Okay, let's speak with the merchants. So they're not hostile. So we're going to talk to these chaps. Find out what's going on.
Shh. いつもはおとなしいんだけどな。
やっぱり呪われてるんだ。この手塩ヶ丘は。あちらこちらから資料どもを引き寄せて足を踏み入れたやつをあの世に送るらしい。
行方知れずなんぞよくあることだろ。
なあ、あんた刀の方も上手に扱えるのか。
まあ時による。
一緒に来てくれ。行き先までつけたら金を出す。手付けも払うからよ。
おいバカ言うんじゃねえ。こいつは女だぞ。
引き受けてやるが倍払え。
それで構わねえ。先は長い。出立は休んでからだ。
Nice. Yep, it does look cold.
出立だ。寒くならないよう祈ろう。
We got 2,000 coins for that. I haven't even gotten them to their destination yet. Well, and she did double the price, so maybe that's what it is.
赤鶴屋に着いたら気晴らしに酒飲もうぜ。
赤鶴屋。そこが行き先か？
そうだよ。手塩ヶ丘の宿と言ったらあそこだけだ。
蝦夷地でもとりわけ僻地だしな。税に払わなきゃ段さえ取れねえのは辛いところだ。
あちらも命がけなのさ。
どこの暮らしも辛い。
ところで宿の三味線引き、今日もいるといい。
おいおい、恋しいんか？
I think the inn is going to move the main quest along, so I'll hold off on that for now. I think that inn is where one of the Yotei 6 is going to be hanging out. So we'll continue this path because we want the Kasurigama. And I know the master is way the heck up here somewhere. But we're going to escort these guys first. And then see if we can find him. And don't know whether there's a cold effect. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, there it is. Okay, so yes, there is a cold effect in this game. Doesn't seem to be affecting the guy ahead of me who seems to have less on than I do. I even have a little bit of a fur cape, and I'm still being impacted by the cold. I don't know whether there's armor that would protect me against the cold. I have to sort of check out my stats and see whether there is. If there is, I probably should switch to it.
この近くにホラー穴があるはずだ。おいお前ら、もしあの光、きつねび。
なんだあれ。
ただの明かりだろ。待て。ああ。
Okay. There's like a million of these guys. I was a little concerned about the shields, but they didn't seem to be much of a problem. Oh, well, never mind. He's got kunai. Okay. Poison kunai at that. Alright, didn't expect that. I still don't have kunai unlocked. I would love to do that, although I don't use a whole lot of throwables anyway. The Kisune. Oh man, that's horrible. Okay, so I guess the wolf protected her. Thanks, wolf. I needed that because I'm totally out of it. Okay, horsey found me. Okay, so since cold is a real thing, I wonder if cold can kill you in this game. Well, maybe it can't because it's clearly whittling her health down. The question is, does it take it all the way down, or does it? Okay, well, I don't know whether it does or not since the song stopped it. Okay, so maybe there's an armor set that deals with cold. You know, maybe we'll get it up here. It wouldn't have made sense to get it in any of the other areas we've been since we haven't had to deal with cold. And even when we climbed Mount Yotei, we didn't experience any cold. Okay, so once you're out of the elements, your health comes back. Worse, so you're gonna get burned. I'm trying to not have hypothermia out here. Beautiful scene. Okay, so we know where the Oni is. We now know where, well, I don't think we know where Kisune is. We know he's in this region, but we don't actually know where he's located yet. Teshio Ridge. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, that would be a nice screenshot. Okay, so what do we have? That's where the Kasurigama Master is. Nice. And this is the Red Crane Inn that I think progresses the story, so we're going to save that for last, and we're going to head to the Kasurigama Master first. Oh my god. He's way up there. Owl Mountain. Alright. And I don't have anything closer. What is this? Crimson Kimono. I want that. Huh. Yeah, that's closer. Let's do that. I'm guessing it's not going to be as easy as just riding up here and taking it. So, prepare for a journey. So we want to do the Crimson Kimono, and we want to do the Kasurigama Master. Find an orange mother-daughter tree. I think that's the orange tree ahead. Okay, so we will be looking for a tree that is that color. So that's good to know. Mother-daughter tree. Ah, our buddy.
おい、拍子木の音につられて虫がたかってるぞ。
この雪虫は冬の使い。年々さいさい初雪前降る前に現れて、 新たな季節を伝えます。とはいえ虫をめでたいわけではありません。語ってようござんしょう、紅着物の伝承を。
母と娘の悲しみよ、鬼なる父より守らんと衣に隠す娘の身、娘中死をことほぎて紅着物を織り上げぬ。されどその世に鬼荒れて母は娘を逃がしけり、母の首しむ鬼の腕、紅着物に身を隠しハサミを取りて父を撃つ、父の一刀を打ち手を放つ。されど帰らず一人も、幾とせ過ぎて敵はたゆ、紅着物は血に染まり、残る娘はただ一人、母の形を雪に刻めり。
つまるところ、娘の痛みを知る者だけが九段の着物を見つけられましょ
う。この世にあるならな。
まずは雪の像を見上げてみては。雪虫ちらちら現れるとき隠れ道へと誘うとか。九尾組が試しましたが、今の今まで守備はなし。
忍びは信用できないとハムシでもわかるんだな。
あなた様には姿を見せるかも。ですがご用心を。紅着物を求めることは九尾組を追うことにもなりますゆえ。
Okay. The Crimson Kimono. So I guess whenever we find one of those trees, we're going to see a mother and daughter statue nearby? Or ice carving? Or she calls it a snow sculpture.
この母子、互いを思いはかってるようだ。幼い頃の娘のままだ。赤い雪虫か。雨月の伝承と同じ。
Okay, so we should follow the red bugs. Yuki Mushi? Follow the red Yuki Mushi. Yeah, this is similar to the Undying Samurai Armor quest. I did most of it off camera until I got to the final component. This one I'll show the whole thing since I didn't show the last one. Explore the campsite. And if it's anything like the Undying Samurai Armor, you know, you can argue that it's simple. You just have to go through these 4 or 5 steps, but the steps aren't that easy to do. You know, you have to sort of find, I guess you problem solve. You look for all the hints. You follow, once you find one of the hints, then the red Yuki Mushi will lead you to, I think, the next beginning of the hint area. But you still have to find the orange tree. That's always going to be the... So I'm guessing it's a 3 or 4 part quest. Which is fun. I like it. As long as I'm not fighting a million people. But he did give us a warning about the 9 tails. So I'm assuming that between here and there, we're going to have to deal with the 9 tails. Otherwise, it wouldn't have made sense for him to give us any warning whatsoever. So I'm guessing that we're going to have to deal with them. We have new plants that we've been collecting. It's funny, I'm not sure what all the plants do. I know that some of them are dyes, but it's interesting because it's not like you can craft a health potion when your spirit is down and all that stuff. So I don't really know what all of that stuff is for. So they're not actual consumables. There's a bear over there, which I will not fight unless I absolutely have to. So I don't think a bear can outrace a horse. Except in that previous episode. So for some reason. Yeah, I think horses are fine. Making sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. My incessant need to grab everything that I can pluck. Alright, find an orange mother-daughter tree. So this should be another one. And we have the bird. It's going to probably take us away from what we're trying to do. But I feel like if I don't follow the bird, I might... Oh, I know where the bird is leading. It's right over there, to a wolf den. So we're going to do this wolf den because it's along the way, and we are fairly close to maxing out our wolf, or at least all of our wolf techniques. So yes, we're going to do the wolf den. I did say I wouldn't show you doing me getting to all of the altars and the other thing, the hot springs and stuff like that, but I would continue to show the wolf dens. So here's the wolf den.
敵の居所が分かったか?
So whenever I do the Onryo Howl, the wolf gets one as well. Or gets a kill as well. Alright. That was actually pretty easy.
分かってるよ。取れたての酒を持ってきてやった。
Ouch. Alright.
食われるかと思った。てめえが味方でよかったよ。
Okay, so we have completed the wolf combat techniques. So we only have the wolf summons. So it looks like there's probably... Oh, that's odd because there's still 2 whole areas of the game we haven't been to yet. Unless after we complete the rest of the wolf summons, something else opens up. I'm not sure. Otherwise, the wolf will be completely maxed and we'll still have... actually, we'll still have most of the game to go to because, again, we still haven't killed the Oni. We know where he is. We just met Kitsune, so we know we're in this area. We haven't found the Saito brothers. And then, of course, there's Lord Saito. I don't think I'm missing one. What was that? Where'd you come from? It's amazing. The snow looks so real. It sounds so real. I don't know what that was.
Hanasu, キュービ組はどこにいやがる？
手塩ヶ丘の北の端に隠れ家がある。
とっとと失せな。
Okay, so there's a Ninetales hideout as well. Okay, Cape Inari hideout. Yeah, I don't think we want to. Let's see, where is it gonna be? Yeah, the game is giving me a hint because I'm being a little special here with my ability to do the puzzle. Okay, so it's beyond the PaxAriaGaming Master. So that should not disrupt me finishing the Crimson Kimono and locating this guy. I knew something would happen, that it would be just too easy to just get there without being stopped. The way this game has gone so far. Oh, not another one, really? And I sort of feel like I have to do these in order to get... There's only 3 things... Well, actually, it will take you to your destination as well. It'll take you to either a hot spring, a wolf den, or a fox thingy, which there aren't that many of them. Or at least so far, I haven't found a lot of the fox things. So if this is a hot spring, of course, I'm going to edit all of this out because I promised in the last episode that you guys didn't need to see me do 15 hot springs and all that stuff. So, but I don't know where it's leading to, so it's not like I can not record it. Actually, I record everything anyway. I mean, when I'm playing a game, you know, it's recording as I'm playing. So if I'm playing, 4 hours, you obviously are not going to get a 4-hour video. So what I try to do is keep it simple and try to stay on task, although in the last episode you would have seen a lot of what I call chores and tasks, so you can get any of the main stuff done. Oh, it's taking me to the tree, I think. Yeah, in the last episode, what you would see is me doing altars, doing hot springs, doing those kinds of things. So once I did that, I indicated that I would not keep showing all of that, because I'm guessing you guys wouldn't want to see all of that. I do it because I'm playing and I'm a completionist, but the idea of having you guys watch me do this over and over and over again is probably not much fun for you guys. I love it. It's fun for me. It's fun for me, but it wouldn't be fun for you guys. Okay, there's the other tree. Okay, so thank you, bird. I thought you were leading me away from where I needed to go, because you've done that several times. So this is the mother-daughter tree, and there's the sculpture. I was going to say that, which means there should be a sculpture nearby. Okay. So the daughter has grown up a little bit. There are the Yukimushi. Oh my god, you guys, really? Okay, I'm gonna die. Okay, so maybe I should always expect them to ambush me when I'm near that tree. Well, I guess I should, because the guy did warn me that the Nine Tails were up here. I should be using the Yari against the guy with Kisarigama. The arrow guy might be the quickest one to kill. Alright. Didn't give me a whole lot of spirit for that. Okay, that one did. Okay, that was better. There's 2 guys left. 3 guys. 2 Kisarigamas. Okay, 2 guys left. Surigama and Katana. Wow. All right, let's try the Yari. At least the Yukimushi are waiting for me over there. Dude, I don't want you to take my weapon. When is that gonna go away? Okay, it's gone. All right. Thank you, Wolf. Thank you, Wolf. Okay, so maybe it seems a little less random than it did earlier when the wolf decides it's going to save me. Because it's definitely happened more frequently in the last 2 episodes. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, so... the Yukimushi are confusing me. Where the hell are you guys? Where are the red ones? Right there. Okay. Okay. It should be easy to follow in all of this snow. Where are you going? I'm like, you're just circling. Yeah. You'd think in the snow it'd be easy to see these, which is why I guess they made them red. But they sort of swarm and then there are these other bugs in the area. Okay. Let's do some more exploring. Let's find the next next tree. And we already know there's going to be another fight, because that seems to be the trend. I think I see it way in the distance over there. Should be off to my right. Yeah, it's up there. There we go. All right.
雪虫、あちこちにいるな。
Alright, are we going to be attacked?
この像、どことなく寂しげだ。赤い雪虫、てめえらついてこいって言いたいのか?
Okay, there we go. It wants me to go in here. You should have been clearer, Yukimushi. At least it's not snowing in here. It's probably cold as hell, but... Okay, so we definitely have to go up top. Looks like a long jump, but I'm guessing I can make it since there's nothing for me to grapple onto. There we go. All right. A little bit of loot along the way. Can't be too bad for us. Okay. So far, so good. Finding lots of stuff along the way, which is also good. Old home. Okay, there's another sculpture. Well.
雪の像はあるが、雪虫どもはあの家にたかってるな。あっちに行ってみるか。
Looks like it's not done yet. Looks like there are no enemies here, which is also good.
Teshioが丘の写し絵だ。血まみれのハサミ。幾とせもここに置き去りのままか。この遠吠えは。 大した着物だ。ここまでのものは本土でも見たことがない。
こっちは腹が減っててな。その首で稼がせてもらう。六人衆はお前を生かしちゃおうかね。やめろ、降参だ。
話しな。なぜ斎藤兄弟は大立ちの達人を付け狙ってる？何があった？
奴をひどく恨んでるってことしか知らねえ。
達人はどこにいる？
滅猿の滝に奴の道場がある。行くなら急げ。斎藤兄弟は気が短いからな。
うせな。
Okay. So I guess we're furthering the Saito brothers quest, even though we really haven't done much about them. We still have to follow the red Yukimushi, and now we have to follow the golden bird. And I hear my wolf. I hear the wolf howling in the background for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, but... This definitely does sidetrack. Well, the good news is I can always fast travel back to the old house. So wherever this takes me, I can always go back. Is it taking me to a wolf den? Maybe that's why I'm hearing all the howling. Okay, Yukimushi, you'll have to wait a few minutes. Yeah, I think it's another wolf den. Yep. Okay, well, we're close to maxing out our wolf. So let's do this. This is definitely a fun addition to the game. I mean, we always had the foxes that we had to follow, but I like the wolf one's better. this is going to be a little bit interesting. That's right. I was trying to get to that guy. Anyone the wolf is attacking. Shoot. I'm gonna die, and it's cold. Okay, got a little. Nope. Oh well. Okay, well, that didn't work out too well. Let's try this again. Two down. Okay, there we go. Wolf is incredibly helpful. Okay, we can upgrade, and what's going on here? The horse is back. Oh, yeah, I could, if I could find out where he is. Okay, there he is. We've never had a two-part wolf quest before. Usually you go, you find the camp, you kill all the people that's holding his buddies hostage. Which we, of course, didn't find. We were only attacked. And not miss when I get this shot right here. There we go. There we go. There's two. There's three. Yeah, the PaxAriaGaming will allow me to do shield breaks. There's a particular move that you can learn with that will allow you to do that. Seems like everything I have takes a long time to break the shield. Damn. Okay, so throwables break the shields. The big boot guy's gone. That guy is gone. Wow, that was tough.
Ah, 食いもんだな。俺の手は食いちぎらないでくれよ。
At least she didn't run off immediately. Alright, that's cool. Well, that was better than before. Usually she just grabs whatever and just takes off. Okay, we have two more wolf techniques to do. Cold Lake Wolf Den completed. I mean, the wolf things have been fun. I mean, so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the wolf thing works once I have it fully maxed. And you can only use the technique points that you get from doing wolf dens for the wolf. So none of the other altars will do anything related to the wolves. Okay, so we need to go back to the mother-daughter thing. And then we need to get to the Kasurigama Master, if we ever get there. So we were here before, trying to follow the red Yukimushi. And this is the dialogue that she said the first time. We went over here, so we know that. The sculpture. Okay, Yukimushi at the house. So we were at the house, but we must have missed something in the house. Yeah, we had to have missed something, because we were in the house. We examined everything that we could examine, right? So it doesn't show up again because we've already examined it. Okay, it has taken me forever to figure out why I couldn't figure this out. Because of this. I was supposed to read the journal. I was up here, but I didn't read the journal. So, read the journal. Okay, and my job now is to complete the sculpture. So that was why the red Yukimuchi was sort of leading me back to the house every time, because there was that item in the house that I needed to get. So now it should prompt me. There we go. You guys have no idea how long I've been running around this whole area trying to figure this out. I probably spent 40 minutes on this. Shockingly. Okay, now the Yukimushi should lead me to the red kimono, the crimson kimono. Not a difficult task or mission or quest. I guess quest is the right word. The issue was that I just kept missing that step. I wasn't really, if I had just, and usually when I explore everything. And so there we have it. The crimson kimono. Of course I can upgrade it, but I can't camp here, and he's way the heck away from me, so at some point I'll go back and upgrade that. And because it took me so much longer to actually complete this particular quest, I'm probably not going to make it to the Kasurigama in this episode. We'll definitely do it in the next episode. We'll sort of start there, and it may be, well, usually those weapons are multiple part to the quest. So we'll probably do quite a few of the quest lines related to the Kusarigama. So then it may make sense to just go back to... I'm not going to go to Red Crane Inn because that's the Kisune. I need to go back to a place where there's a real blacksmith. This is the rest spot where we had to kill those guys before. We don't want to be there either. We don't want to go to the Kotan yet. We eventually are going to have a meal with the Husi. I'm trying to find a place with the big marketplace area. Okay, well. All right, well. Should I go back? Should I go towards... Now I'm torn as to whether I should just go ahead and make it to the beginning of the quest for the beginning of the Kusarigama thing. Let's just do that. Or go back and upgrade the armor. I guess I can upgrade it at any point. Well, maybe we won't do that in this episode after all, since we now have another gold bird quest. Bamboo strike, which we haven't had in a while. So we'll do the bamboo strike, and then we'll wrap at that point. And I promise you in the next episode we'll pick up exactly where we're leaving off here. Square, and L1, L1. They always make the first one easy. Second one, a little bit tricky. The muscle memory. Square L1 square. Square L1 square. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's circle, triangle, square, L1, and then the reverse. Wow. That's my brain got that on the first one. Oh, great. These bozos show up. I'm using up my wrong weapon. I should be using the katana. Yeah, there's no reason for me to use the double katana. I should know that by now. Okay, it broke the shield and killed him. All right, so thanks for joining me in episode number 7. We are done here, and we are going to pick up in the next episode with the Kusarigama quests. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you soon. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe and all that good stuff. Thanks. Take care. And I will see you in the next one.